Why don't you just leave Todd alone? What do you want from him anyway?
Oh, well, what's with you suddenly? I don't want a thing from Todd, and even if I did, what business is it of yours?
Because I am his
No,
wife.
you're not. You had that marriage annulled, remember?
That doesn't mean I'm not allowed.
Get over yourself, Blair. You've got no claims on him.
Oh, no? Well, maybe I don't. But you sure think that you do.
Me?
Yeah. So get over yourself, Marty, and quit sucking the life out of Todd.
Okay, fine. Look, if Dr. Woolley's not dead, then let me talk to that other guy. What's his name? Dr. Ben Price. Yeah. Well, good. Then have him call me. You've got the number. My name is Todd Manning. I need to talk to a doctor right away.
Todd, are you sick?
Yeah, you wish.
How long is it going to take for you to realize that your services are no longer required here?
Well, that's your feeling, Jean. It's not a consensus.
You are obviously not qualified to handle this case.
Mom, you're back. You're not Mom.
Joey, do you remember Jean Randolph?
Yeah, we've met.
As soon as I open the door, you start shooting frames.
Don't worry. Auto advance at the ready.
With shots of my husband in bed with that little slut, I'll finally be able to get rid of him.
The creep better not break my camera. Last time, the guy went ballistic, threw Desiree out of her own room.
Well, this time he'll be so stunned he won't be able to throw anything, except maybe throw up. Wait. Could we just... I'm sorry.
Look, Kelly.
I don't...
Look, the virginal thing was a lot of fun for a little while, okay? But the game time's over, all right? I want you. I need you. I love you. Okay? Let's do it.
The only one who sees through this phony routine of yours? Excuse me? You run around, land, you wringing your hands. The poster girl for the tragic women of America, when the truth is, you're a solid chunk of steel.
No, you know, I am so not into having this conversation. Why don't we reschedule the cat fight? Have your people call my people.
No, really, I need to understand. What is it that makes everybody think that you're this fragile little flower? Well, why don't they see you for the hypocrite that you really are?
You know, with all the problems I've got, I don't need you in your head.
Because I want to understand, Marty. Why do you feel that you need to hound Todd all the time about that rape? What? God. You play on his guilt. My God, he saved your life, Marty. He went back to prison just because he stopped to save your stinking life.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm supposed to forget about being raped. Because a couple of years later, he does an honest-to-God human thing.
That is right, Marty. And look what it cost him. When is it going to be enough, Marty? What's in it for you, anyway?
What?
What do you get out of making Todd feel bad about himself all the time?
Look, I know you know Einstein, but try and follow this, okay? When I die, if I don't have kids of my own, then your kids get all the money, okay? There's a when there, which means it's not now, and there's an if, which means maybe, maybe not, get it?
Duh, it may be I know more than you think.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be saying a lot, would it, Tina?
Oh. For example, I know, if you look at this logically,
The money that our father left you should have been mine.
How do you figure that?
Simple. I'm the older child. But your dad wanted a male heir to carry on his name. Huh.
Look, I earned every penny of that inheritance, okay? I lived with that psycho stepfather of an old man all my life. And my real father gave you his name, pretended I didn't even exist. So did you.
Look, Todd, this is all in the past. Todd, we're family now. I just wish your meeting with Vicky you had a little while ago. I wish it hadn't been so uncomfortable.
That's how you would describe it, uncomfortable.
All right, fine. Vicky flipped into an alternate personality. But it'll go a lot better the next time.
Oh, there's not going to be a next time. I gave her one time. I went over there to see that if she could tell me anything about Irene, my mother. And forget about it, never again. I'm never going to get any answers out of her. She's totally wacko. I asked her if she thought that Irene had killed Victor, and
And?
never mind.
What? No, tell me, what did Vicky say?
She said that she didn't think that Irene had killed Victor. But who knows which of her 57 personalities told me that, because half a second later she tells me that she never said that Irene didn't kill Victor. So who knows? The one thing I know is that Vicky really hates Victor's dead guts.
And why do you think that?
Well, come on, she burned down his house. She burned down his newspaper office buildings. That ain't love. Come to think of it, it must have been kind of weird having Victor around the house. I mean, Irene was Vicky's best friend. How skeevy is that? She was 18. So the chick that he's nailing was young enough to be his daughter.
The chick he was nailing was our mother.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. Only he didn't learn his lesson the first time. He fathered another bastard who he dumped on some guy who made hell look like Gilligan's Island. Yeah, okay, fine. I hate Victor, but Vicky... Why would she hate the old man that much?
I'm sure that you two will excuse me. I'm going to make some tea. Don't worry, Doctor. Freda is in the kitchen. No doubt she will watch and note my every move.
Could you wait? Please, I want my mom to... Can you give my mother a message for me?
Yes.
Would you tell her I love her? And that we all love her?
Joey, I know this is very upsetting for you.
God, you're brilliant, Doctor. I'm sorry. There's no reason I should be taking this out on you.
Oh, that's all right. You came in here expecting to find your mother. Instead, you'd find one of her alters. But you haven't lost your mother. Vicky's not gone.
No, she's not here either.
No, and I'm going to work very hard to help her integrate all these different parts of her psyche.
Well, I hope you can, because I miss my mom. I've seen Nikki in action, and I'm afraid that one of her alters is going to get her into trouble.
Well, it's possible they could. But you remember how we discussed how it was better for your mother to be here in her home where she feels safe rather than the hospital to begin her intensive therapy. And besides, I need the help and support of the entire family.
I just don't see what I'll do whatever I can. I just thought that...
What?
I thought that the whole point of her leaving was so she would be cured.
Joey, it's going to take time. Maybe a long time.
And just why...
What?
Why is it going to take so long?
Joey, I can't force a cure on her. She has to be open to it, and that takes a lot of work.
Yeah, I know. I guess the light bulb has to want to change, huh? That was a bad joke.
No. A sense of humor definitely helps. I'm going to go see how Jean is doing in the kitchen.
Jean.
was I supposed to do? Sleep on the evidence tonight? This marriage is over. Do you hear me? Over. And you won't see a penny of my money.
Doreen, just relax. You're not going to prove anything with some sleazy shots of me with a pile of bedclothes.
Just how stupid do you think I am, Mr. Simoli? Get a nice, clear close-up of David's latest conquest.
Oh, Kelly. Stop that.
What?
I said stop it, okay?
What?
Just get out of here.
What is wrong with you people?
Get out.
First, he breaks my other camera. Now you have ruined my Rusiflex.
You dirty, disgusting piece of slime.
Don't blame him.
It's okay, Kelly.
I'm warning you. You take your hands off of her. I said take your hands off of her.
Stop. No, Andre, I didn't do this to hurt you. I'm sorry.
Kelly, this isn't your fault. Don't you apologize.
You don't understand.
Yeah, Doreen. You don't understand.
You shut up.
No, this isn't David. He did not do this. No, I made him come to bed with me.
Kelly, let me assure you that I'm very clear about something, and that is whose fault this is. Now, I want you to just go to your room, all right, and wait for me there.
Just let me explain, please.
Kelly, just go to your room.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here because I love him. And he loves me too.
My therapist told me about these. I told him I was feeling so helpless, wanting to help Vicky and just not knowing what to do.
Your therapist, huh? What is this, your homework? Multiple personality disorder? Causes of dissociative identity disorder?
Mm-hmm.
So reading these babies is just going to get you to go heal your sister?
Oh, fine. Go ahead. Be skeptical. But the way Vicky's going to get better is by these books.
See, it's pretty dry reading to me. You started yet?
Yeah, I've read some, a little bit.
So what's it say? Why does a woman like Vicky hate her own father that much?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's going to take weeks to plow through all that stuff.
So exactly how much have you read, do you know?
A little bit, like I said.
How little?
Oh, what difference does it make? That's not the point. The point is, we could get this book to Vicky so she could start reading it herself. And once she understands, then you won't have any trouble talking to her without her switching.
Goody. And Vicky and I can have a great relationship.
Oh, boy, we have one happy, dysfunctional family.
No fool. Hey, you think Sis is the one that's been whacking everybody in Corinth? I got a reporter down there says they're piling up bodies like firewood.
Todd, Vicky has been in Switzerland for the whole month.
Yeah, well, there goes that headline.
Look, I think it's time that we heal the wounds, get back to family. Maybe if we bonded a little bit more, you know what? I don't know. Just bond a little more.
Look, quit trying to yank me into the family, okay? It's not going to work. I'm not going to cough up my money before I die. I'm going to hold on to it. Who knows what the next 50 years is going to bring?
Yeah, but Todd, we're all you have.
When did you get picked to be Todd's public defender? I highly doubt he asked you to. No one could have treated him worse than you did.
You don't know anything about it.
Oh, yeah. When Max dumped you, you found out that Todd was Victor Lord's heir, and so you figured, ooh, can't be happy, why not be rich? You want to throw my mistakes in my face? Take a number. Okay, so you tell Todd you're carrying his baby, and Todd, for the first time in his stupid life, does the right thing, and he marries you. So you can start sucking on that trust fund. So why don't we just skip the lecture about how I'm draining the life out of Todd, okay?
Got a lot of nerve, Marty.
Yeah, so I hear. And I also hear that you don't much like being out in the cold again, all that manning money.
Shut up,
Stop.
Marty. Because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know anything about Todd and me, all right?
Oh, you would be surprised.
And what is that supposed to mean? Please tell me.
He's told me plenty. We don't much like each other, but we have talked some.
Oh, I get it. You pretend to care so you can get at Todd's secrets. Is that it?
No, I'm not like you, Blair. I don't have to pretend to have feelings. And I don't sell myself to the highest bidder either.
You know, the only difference between you and me, Marty, is that you already have money. So stop feeling sorry for yourself because you got raped. Oh, I think that you have milked that for all it's worth. Why don't you stop dining out on it and let the rest of us get a meal now and then?
Oh, yeah? Oh.
Well, you saw how upset Joey was. How do you think Vicky would feel knowing her children are going through all this?
It's not in her best interests to be here now.
If we don't get Vicky back into therapy immediately, the others are going to start acting up. Oh, and don't tell me that you can handle them, because we both know you can't.
Dr. Hannon, I am not a problem. I do not take the body to Atlantic City, nor do I engage in boxing matches with small-town policemen, nor do I go on pyromaniacal binges.
Yes, but you have your own drives, Jean. You locked up Dorian Lord because she threatened to tell Vicky the truth about Victor's abuse. What if Dorian tries to tell her again? Or what if someone else finds out and tries to tell Vicky?
Then I will stop them from doing it.
You mean you'll stop Vicky from hearing? If Vicky is ever to accept the truth about what her father did to her, she has to learn it from one of you. And that has to be done in the shelter of therapy.
Shelter. Very interesting word, isn't it? It's very similar to sanctuary or asylum.
Please let Vicky come back so we can begin the work. Otherwise, I'm going to have to consider that it's in the interest of everyone to keep the body in the hospital. Yes. I am very serious. So, before you leave, Jean, would you like to leave Vicky another message?
No, not tonight. I am very tired. Just remember that I will be the one to determine when and if Victoria hears the entire truth. But for now, yes, she may return. Susanna, what are you doing here? Where's Todd?
Tina called and asked that I come over.
Oh, God, yes. But so soon.
Yes.
Who came there? Jean. Jean's the one who wears the glasses.
Yes.
Did she leave me a message?
No, she didn't, not this time.
Oh. Well, I can't say that I'm sorry. Although if she won't speak to me, how am I supposed to make any progress?
You remember we spoke of co-consciousness? You're being aware of your alters, that they're all a part of you. Well, I would like you to begin writing down your dreams. Well, you might find there's some crossover that you're not yet aware of.
Sounds like make work to me.
No. Your job is much too difficult for me to be inventing tasks for you. But I honestly think this can help you. Will you try it?
All right. Yeah. All right.
Good. Good. Now, I'll be on my way for tonight, and I'll check in with Freda before I leave. And I will see you in the morning. Good night.
Good night.
I don't know why I didn't see that coming. You are so pathetic, Marty. But you never could take the truth. You know what? I don't wish your hands off. I don't wish what happened to me on anyone. Not even you. But in the meantime, you can't judge me on how well I'm doing after being gang raped. You have no clue what it's taken for me to get my life back. You think that I'm milking it for sympathy? That's what's pathetic and cruel.
I'm just telling the truth, Marty. But if the truth hurts, why don't you just live
You know what?
the lie?
I really don't want to have to hit you again.
Don't you see a pattern here, Marty? First, you go after a man, Andrew, a man that you know that you could never have. Then I hear that you broke up with Dylan Moody. Now, why is that? Because it keeps you locked in the past with Todd. Why? Because that is where you get the most attention. Kind of takes you back to that childhood, doesn't it? With those feelings of helplessness where you don't have to really deal with life. Yeah, you can continue to lock yourself in the past with Todd and all of that misery and continue to be the pathetic, screwed-up little girl that you've always been. Don't drive, Marty. You might kill somebody. Oh, my God. Oh.
Where's Marty?
Kelly, I know that you believe what you're saying, but I can assure you that this man does not love you. He's incapable of loving anyone.
How can you say such horrible things about your own husband?
Because he is my husband, and I know him.
Okay, and this is the way that you treat the man you marry? He has tried so incredibly hard to be true to you, but all you do, you just spit on him. He has lost all his self-respect, and you have taken every bit of it. He can hardly be a man anymore.
Well, it didn't look that way from where I stood.
No. You know why? Because I love him, and he trusts me. He trusts me enough not to hurt him the way that you have.
Oh, now I understand. This poor, misunderstood creature is going to allow you to restore his manhood. And, of course, you'll have his undying gratitude.
He loves me!
Oh, Kelly. Look, I know that you're in a big hurry. To be a woman, to be worldly, to be sophisticated. But, sweetheart, you're only 18.
I am not a child! Don't you dare still call me a child. You don't have a clue who I really am.
All right, maybe I don't. But I do know that this man is manipulating you and using you. He has no genuine feelings.
You're the one with no feelings! You're the one! When I came to here, I thought this place was going to be awesome. I thought you were the last relative that was believed in me.
Oh, but I do, Kelly. I love you. I will
Don't you
always be
understand?
here
No, you
for
don't. No, you don't. All you do is you hate people. You're hateful. And I never want to see you again. No, I don't care.
You win. Congratulations, David. You found the one spot where you could pierce the armor. You're a natural-born killer.
Ah, you flatter me. I'm a lover, not a killer.
So you found the one thing that mattered to me more than anything in the world. More than my freedom.
Well, your lovely little niece just sort of offered herself up to me as an answer to all my problems. All my problems.
And it wasn't enough for you to take her to bed? You had to make her believe that you'd fallen in love with her?
And that she'd fallen in love with me. Otherwise.
Otherwise.
Of course, you wouldn't have been able to turn her against me so completely.
Huh?
How could you be so vicious?
To tell you the truth, it wasn't that difficult. Kelly made it easy.
Oh,
No, I'm serious. Listen to me. She likes to play this virginal little schoolgirl thing, and let me tell you.
Shut up. Shut up! And so help me, don't you ever so much as say her name again.
Kelly loves me to say her name.
This isn't about Kelly. No, it's about me, isn't it? Sure it is. It's about how you can hurt me. Well, let me tell you something, fella. You have hurt me in a way that I couldn't possibly have imagined. Yeah. Okay, we're even. You think I took Tina away from you, and now you've turned Kelly against me. It's over.
Over? Sugarbug, this isn't over. This is never going to be over.
Oh, yes, it is. Because those photographs are never going to see the light of day. I'm not going to have the tabloids pawing over Kelly. And as for this marriage, I'm going to make it worth your while to divorce me, darling. Oh, yes. And in exchange, you are going to stay away from Kelly forever.
Leo.
Got him. The bicycle thief. Remember? The Sika 1949?
You know what? I totally forgot.
You did? It was such a great idea you had. No, it's okay. If it's a bad time,
No, it's... Come in. No, come in. What else did you bring?
Well, I figured a little comic relief's always a good idea, so I got Big Deal on Madonna Street, and then I figured we'd zip over to a brief foray into French films and watch Rififi.
All right.
Oh, and check this pizza.
You didn't.
I did.
Super Supreme. This was an excellent idea I had.
Why don't you just print it across your forehead? Where's Marty? This is getting sick about a minute.
I don't want to talk about this with you. I really don't think you'd get it. Did Marty say which way she was going?
No, she didn't. But I think she staggered off to her ostentatious little sports car. But hey, Todd, I bet you that you can catch her with your little galloping white steed.
What is this about? Are you jealous of Marty?
I just hate to see someone like Marty constantly get away with manipulating you. And Todd, you ought to know better.
What are you talking about?
For what you did to her, she is going to make you pay until the day that you die. Why are you making it so easy for her?
Oh, you know so much about it. You understand everything, don't you? Just get off it, Blair.
No, you get off of it, Todd. She's never going to let you forget that scar on your face. Why don't you...
What's wrong, Blair?
Nothing is the matter with me. Marty just makes me sick in my stomach, that's all.
You sure? You look awful.
You know, Todd, it's so lovely to get those wonderful compliments.
Look, forget it.
You know, Todd, I don't care what you and Marty do, but I think you need to get her out of your system once and for all before she poisons you.
Before she poisons me.
You two better quit living in the past. Life's too short.
You haven't been faithful to me. Not once in our entire marriage. And all your misses. The only two you ever really loved were your newspaper and your daughter. The Banner and Vicky, those are your two real loves.
Father, Mother,
for it. Get out of my sight.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you.
No, Tina, you didn't. No, I fell asleep. Gosh, I'm so tired. I should have gone up to bed, but I thought if I closed my eyes for a minute, you know, and before I knew it, I had that dream again.
What dream?
Father and my mother, they were arguing on the landing. Mother falls down the stairs. Oh, I have that dream often.
Did they argue a lot? Father and Eugenia?
No. No, that's why it's so strange. I keep having a dream about this one argument. I know the dream is important. I've told Dr. Hannon about it. I don't know what it means. I guess it's just my subconscious spinning my wheels, huh?
Vicky, I can help you. All the answers to what's wrong are in these books.
I am going to give you 75% of everything I own. That's right. 3/4 of the commodity that is Dorian, Kramer, Lord, Vickers.
That's awfully generous.
You bet it is.
Dorian, what makes you think that I would ever divorce you when I can remain here as king of the castle?
Because that isn't an option.
Oh.
You take that diary to the police, you're going to end up in jail. Yes, indeed. You'll be trading this castle for prison. Though these days I often can't tell the difference. And yes, I will be in prison too. But I would rather that than live like this. So how about it, David? What is it going to be? Lots and lots of money so you can buy your own castle? Or momentary revenge and years of being some thug's pretty boyfriend in Statesville.
I have grown considerably bored here.
Well, I'm sure you'll be kept really busy in prison, a guy like you.
And the thrill of torturing you's sort of worn off.
Oh, I'm really so sorry.
Okay. I'll go to Portland, I'll get the diary, I'll come back here, and I'll give you your divorce. Oh, and then there's that small matter of you giving me 75% of everything you own.
Not on your life.
Welcome home. What's the occasion? Is your brother coming back already?
No. My mom's got out of the hospital.
Oh. Hope she's okay.
Yeah. She's better, I guess.
Kinda tough to talk about it?
Yeah.
Kinda gets you down?
Yeah. A little, maybe. I'm sorry.
Don't be. So, are you dating anyone?
Nobody.
Yeah, right.
No, really, I think I'm actually in training to become a hermit.
Oh, really? So, who was the blonde you were walking around with at registration?
Oh, Kelly. She's just a friend.
Unusual dresser.
Yeah, she's original, all right. No, we're just friends.
And is that how you want it?
Sure. Yeah, but no, what do you mean?
I mean, are you interested in her and she's not interested in you, or is she interested in you and you're not interested in her? What I'm asking is there an opening here? Do I have a chance?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that's where you were going. I didn't. No, yeah, friends. We're just friends. Yeah, there's an opening.
Okay.
So, what do you say we start with The Bicycle Thief? Then we move on to our lighthearted caper double feature.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, then. That's all right.
So I'm glad we'll be getting to spend more time together. Again.
Me too. Ooh. Easy. I'm coming on my way. Kelly. Hey. Easy. What's wrong? Come here. Come inside. Come on. Is it that guy you're seeing? What's going on? Did he hurt you? What happened? Kelly.
It's all messed up. I can die.
Hi. I'm Lael McMurrow. I don't know if you remember me. We met during registration.
Kelly, wait.
What's going on?
You know what? Why don't you stay and watch the movies? I gotta go after her. I mean, she's my sister's friend. She's in big trouble.
Okay.
Reading these books will help you figure out what your problem is. You know, when I was in therapy, I read a lot of self-help books, and it really does work.
Thank you, Tina.
You're welcome. I just love being able to help you.
Oh.
Good night.
Good night, sweetheart. Right about the dream, I suppose.
I was hoping that I could make an appointment with him as soon as possible. Tomorrow, it's not an emergency, but if I could get in as soon as possible. Oh, tomorrow morning? That would be great. Yes, it's Blair Daimler, Daimler. And would you tell him that it's, I want to tell him that I just think something is wrong with his pregnancy.
Yeah, this is Todd Manning. I called earlier for Dr. Woolard. I left a message, and just tell him to disregard that message. Thank you.
Sir, this is Miss Saybrook's home, but there's no answer.
Well, there's no answer, but is anybody home?
Not as far as I can tell. Shall I take you home now, sir?
No, let's just wait here another little while.
Very good.
Hi, Marty.
Hey! What are you hitching for?
Well, even my $80,000 car breaks down from time to time. Usually when I need it most.
Bummer.
Yeah, on my way to the airport, going to Portland. Where are you heading?
Anywhere. Just drive. Drive fast.
Whatever you say.
Stay tuned for General Hospital following an ABC News brief next.